Welcome to the Peachtree Morning Show by DCI. It's a wise way to start the day. Hope you enjoy.
Go, Uta.
Good morning again. Hello, Geshe Michael. Hello, Raul. Welcome to another Peachtree Cafe Morning Show. Welcome, welcome. Happy breakfast.
Happy breakfast.
So I'm so happy to be here again with you guys. Geshe Michael, I think all of you, all of us know you, but I do want to introduce you real quick. Because you do so many things. You have founded, countless companies. You have founded DCI, the college. You founded the Yoga Studies Institute, the ACI, ACIP, the Mixed Nuts, Diamond Mountain Retreat Center, the Peachtree Cafe, and the Peachtree Cafe Morning Show online. So I really wanted to say this. It's such an impressive list, and not to mention all the books you've written, like The Diamond Cutter and Karma of Love and How Yoga Works and all these things. We are all so grateful and so great to have you in our homes over breakfast with this show. Thank you so much, Geshe Michael.
Good. And how do you say have a good breakfast in German?
Hab ein gutes Frühstück.
Gutes Frühstück.
Gutes Frühstück, yeah. Yeah. And hi, Raul. So nice to see you again. We also studied together at the Sedona College of International Management, and it was so much fun working with you and all the others. And, so nice that this is how we are reunited. So today we have a question from Romania. Oh yeah, please. It's Wednesday, the 24th of June. So let me play the question from Romania. It's Delia asking.
Hello, Geshe Michael. Hello, teachers. My name is Delia and I'm from Romania. My husband's dream was to build a new house for our family. And the dream came true. We moved in about 2 years ago, but we hadn't enough money to finish completely the house and the yard. So since then, we just make some parts of this, but it's always not finished. So what would be the seed to see our house finished completely and to fully enjoy? Thank you.
Okay. Wow. Yes, I want to say it's so important to have a house where we feel comfortable and safe, because I don't think we've ever spent more time at home than now. So I think it's very important. So who would like to go first?
Whoever you want. Do you want me to go first?
Yes,
you
okay,
go first, Raul.
you go
I
first.
Have to turn
yes.
on my air conditioner. I'll be right back.
Okay, sure. I think this is a very interesting question, because I can see several angles to try to figure out how to plant the correct seeds to have their house finished. And one of the things that I can see here is unfinished business. Yeah, we tend to. I will talk about me, not we. I tend to make a lot of plans and then don't execute them. Yeah, so I can see that maybe this is some of the seeds that she might also have, because she wants her house. She starts the house, but then she cannot finish the project. And maybe the first thing that I would try to understand is if she has that seed of not finishing what she plans, or maybe not doing all the small commitments that she makes with other person, and if so, then start from there with finishing those small things that she's making a commitment in her life. That will be my first thought about it.
Mm.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Angela, what do you think?
Well, this is an interesting question because right now I'm working on a book. It's translated by my friend, Dr. Eric Wu, and it's called Karma Vibhanga. And I think Uta has listened to some of the classes. And this book name is All the Kinds of Karma, all the different kinds of karma. And they discuss what is the karma that things don't get finished, like your house. And I want to be honest to Delia, I have the same problem right now. In fact, I was asking Raul and Uta what to do myself because my cafe, which I bought, we keep trying to finish it, and we always have one more thing. So I checked in this book, this famous book, and I think it's, by the way, we can start publishing it in about a month. And it's a whole book about different kinds of karma. And one of them is useless talk, okay? So useless talk. If you do a lot of seeds of just blah, 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 with your friends, then it creates the karma that you don't see your projects get finished, you see? And it's a, so but immediately I want to say, when people study this topic, then usually they go too far. Then they don't want to talk to anybody. Their wife says good morning and they don't want to say anything, you know? And so I think it's important to say there's a balance, right? It's a one side, make other people feel comfortable. That's our job. We're supposed to, if your wife wants to talk about Trump, it's okay, talk about Trump. But try to talk about something meaningful. Don't gossip. Don't repeat things that aren't true. You know, be careful what you say. Be careful what you say. And then your projects will get done. And I'm also, Delia, I will also try to do it myself. Uta, what do you think?
Yeah, well, I also heard the money aspect in it. So, you know, maybe they spent all their money to buy the house, but now there's the garden, and then there are some parts, and the money isn't there. And I'm going to do a little advertisement because during one of the last Peachtree shows, I was on with Bin from Vietnam. And he has this incredible housing project where he helps people, you know, he builds houses for people, and obviously he fundraises for that. And he also asked me, and I was very happy to have this request, but I was also not able to, you know, give him the money for a whole house. So what did I do? I started a little project, and it's called Vietnam Homes. And so maybe, you know, and every day I put in like a few euros, whatever I have, but every day, because I know it's very strong seed if I do something regularly. So it's already pretty full. And so maybe, you know, Delia, I can, you start this and I give you Mr. Bin's, you know, address, and then you can send it there. Because obviously, you know, these are very poor people, and he's giving them homes where they can feel safe and comfortable and really, you know, have a foundation for their lives. And it's a beautiful thing that every day when we put money in there, obviously we're going to support our own home, you know, and of course a finished home eventually. So yeah, so that's my thing.
That was a very nice advice. Thank you very much, Uta. I was thinking also that having a home, another angle of it, as I was saying at the beginning, having a home, it makes us feel safe, right? And as you were saying a couple of minutes ago, right now we're using our home more than ever before. And we have to feel safe in our home. So maybe that will be another seed that she can try to plant very often. Yeah, try to make people feel safe, try to make animals feel safe. Yeah, try to make kids feel safe. If she have kids, that will be a great seed also. So making people feel safe when they're around her might be a good seed for the finishing the house also.
Yeah, cool. Cool.
Yes, yes.
I would also say keep your small promises, you know. Like we promised to give somebody money. I think the people who watch the Peachtree show, they are the kind of people that they will do it. They will share the money. They will give the money happily, because that's a pretty serious promise. But sometimes we make small promises like, "Oh, Uto, I'll send you that few pages of translation I was talking about," or "Hey Raul, let's go have lunch sometime soon next week," and then you never call the person back. So I think to try to keep your small promises. It's because a small seed makes a big tree, right? So
Yeah,
don't think it's not gonna help. Yeah.
that's nice.
Yeah, Delia also said at the very end of her question that she would like to enjoy her home. And,
Wow.
you know, even if a home is not quite finished, let's say the garden isn't perfect or it's not all perfect, you know, enjoying is another seed. So you can even enjoy, you know, your life in a house that's still half a tent.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to say to Delia that, you know, the very obvious advice is make sure that people enjoy when they come to visit you or when you go somewhere. Make people comfortable and look around, listen around, you know, follow their eyes is a good method. Where are their eyes going? What might they enjoy? Might they actually want to rather sit on the couch or rather sit on the chair? Things like that. These little things, you know, helping people be comfortable and enjoy a home will definitely make sure that you enjoy your home, whether it's finished or not.
Yeah, that's a good one also. And I can think of another one. Like I said, it's a very interesting question because it has a lot of angles, right? I can think of another seed that maybe she can plant, and is help people to find a place to stay or a home. If you make the first steps on that, it's almost sure that you will find someone that is looking for an apartment or a room or a house for renting maybe, and you can help that person very actively to find the correct place for them. So I think that will also make a good seed to have her own house finished. So that will be another thing I would do.
I think usually when we're looking for a place, it means we got kicked out of our old place, or you know, and it's one of the most what do you call it? It's frightening to look for a new place. You feel very nervous. Usually you have a deadline. You're supposed to be out by the end of the month or something. And so I think Raul's suggestion is really good. I think to help people find a place to stay. In America, there's a housing shortage. I think there's, I heard something like 96% of the houses are filled. And it's difficult to buy a new house. It's difficult to build a new house. So I think it's very frightening when you have to move, and usually you don't have much time. And if somebody helps you, it feels so nice. If somebody says, "Oh, look, I found this other place. Maybe you like it," and it feels so nice to have someone else helping you look for a place. So I think Raul's suggestion is really cool.
Yeah, very, very good. Like be the first to offer, like whenever you need a place to stay, you know, it's available. My couch or my guest room is available. And so to have that, you know, mindset at all times. Yes, yes.
Yeah,
I keep thinking about DCI teacher John Brady, who he used to have a very expensive penthouse in New York on Central Park, but he never said no to anybody who wants to need a place to stay. He never said no. And not long ago, somebody gave him a big house here in Sedona. They just gave it to him, and it was designed by a famous architect to live in herself. So it was her own house. So I think I see this pattern, yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, of course. That is great. So we are on time now, so I think we should start to grab this episode. So, do you want me to start?
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Okay. So the one thing I will say, Delia, is to make sure that she help people to find a place to stay, and maybe that mindset that Geshe-la was talking about, do that with the intention of making them feel more safe or more comfortable in the process of looking for a new place to stay. That will be the suggestion that I will make to start with.
Okay, my suggestion, everybody has things in their house that they're supposed to fix. Like I have my front step, I'm fixing it for 3 months now. I just need 10 minutes to work on it. And so I think, I suggest, Delia, you find someone who needs a little bit of help, maybe to fix some small thing at their house, and help them to fix it and say, I will help you, I will do it for you. And I think that's going to plant the seed that your house can get finished. What do you think, Uta?
I am going to bring up the little piggy bank idea. Delia, if you want to find the extra funds to finish whatever you want to finish, your garden or some parts of your home, maybe start one of those for the Vietnam housing project of Mr. Bin and put something in every day. I promise it'll work.
My friend agrees.
Yes, that's so nice. That's really wonderful. Yeah, I think that should take care. And one day maybe we should do, a success stories Peachtree series.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I had some success with a question that I asked you, Geshe-Michael, and I did what you told me, and I had success. So one day we have to have a little success story series, right?
I think on the 200th show.
That's a good way to celebrate.
Yes, exactly. Let's do that.
But by the way, this week is going to be the 100th show, right? On Friday, and
Yes.
and Geshe-Michael and the Peachtree Morning Show staff has a surprise for everybody.
That's right. This coming Friday.
Yeah.
So make sure you're there. Bless you, Geshe-Michael.
Okay. What's the next one?
Yeah. So for the question for tomorrow for Eva and Anaí is by Francisca. 1 second. Oops. 1 second. A little difficult. Oh, one thing. I don't know why it does that.
Oh, it's your speaker. You have to, at the bottom.
Yeah. Okay, so now it should.
Francisca y soy de México. Hace año y medio que conozco y aplico el sistema del karma del amor, visitando a una abuelita en un asilo una vez por semana durante 2 horas, con el objetivo de sembrar un esposo para mí, un compañero de vida. Y sin embargo, no he visto resultados. Soy constante y hago mi meditación del café cada noche. Mi pregunta es, ¿por qué no he visto resultados a pesar de mi constancia?
Okay.
Can you translate for us, Ro?
Sure, of course. That's a very nice question, and it's I believe a very important one. She's saying she's from Mexico, yeah, and Francisca. Her name is Francisca, and she's from Mexico, and she's saying that she's been visiting an old lady for 2 years now in a nursing home, because she's applying the principles, what you suggest us to do, Geshe Michael, to give company to lonely people, that some of them are in nursing, old people in a nursing house. So she's been visiting for 2 years now, an old lady, and she's sharing time with her, and she's very constant, and she's very disciplined in being there, and she believes that she also has the correct motivation to be there, and what she wants is a life partner for her. Yeah. And she's asking that, and she says that she's also very constant with her coffee meditation. Yeah. And she's asking that why, even though she's been doing it for 2 years, and she feels that she's very constant in what she's doing, why doesn't she have a life partner yet?
Wow. Okay. Big question for tomorrow.
Yeah, it's a beautiful question for tomorrow.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So in the meantime, we would still like to receive more questions, and please send a vertical 30-second video to this address,
seedquestions@diamondcuttersinstitute.com.
Yes, correct.
Sure.
And also, we've been receiving all these beautiful Spotify music lists, but we're looking for more. And they make very beautiful yoga lists, so yoga playlists.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. So thank you in advance. Please send them to
musicmix@diamondcutterinstitute.com.
Cool.
Yes, exactly.
All right.
Yeah, so that concludes today's session. And hope you all enjoyed your breakfast. And I hope you have a wonderful day. And I cannot wait to see you on Friday.
Yay. See you Friday. 100th
See you Friday.
Big day, big Friday. Okay, bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching today's Peachtree Morning Show. See you next time.